Okay, so I just want to make a video talking about how to offer on things properly, roughly, how to get more money out of it, how to get items cheaper, how to trade properly to where it benefits you. A lot of people just focus on the buying and reselling, which is more, it's a lot simpler and it's a lot more straightforward if you just focus on buying and reselling. If you're working on building up, negotiating and offering properly will save you a lot of money and it'll make you grow a lot faster in trading. But basically, for items, lowball within maybe 10 to 20%. It kind of depends. So it depends a little bit on the item. For something like Nutcracker, offering 900k is definitely low, but some people would do it. If you start offering 800k, they're not going to be very happy. So that's because this item does get slight overpay because it's been climbing pretty steadily. Cyber Enigma, I just sold one today at 4 million. I don't know why they bought it at 4 million, but I mean, I'll take it. So Cyber Enigma can get 500k overpay, which I didn't even think it could get that yet, but it can. So this can sell at 4 million, so it can get 500k overpay. If you offer market, that might even be insulting to a lot of people. You're already lowballing by doing that. So let's say the market, the overpay is maybe 100k to 300k normally. If you offer market, you're already lowballing because this item has good demand. The overpay is standard with high demand items. Like a Divine Shadow, people love Divine Shadow. They're crazy for it. If you offer 21.9 mil, most people are going to feel that you lowballed them and they don't care to take it unless they're really just desperate to sell it. But it's pretty rare with Divine Shadow owners. Every mythic kind of has different people that hoard it, so they trade a little bit differently. Like, as an example, people that own Divine Shadow are very stubborn. They try to hold their Divine Shadow regardless of what's offered. If you don't give them a 4 or 5 mil offer, overpay. So, if you offered 25, 26 mil, Divine Shadow owners now are going to be tempted to sell it to you. If you offer 23, 24, they're going to be like, I know I could get that. They aren't really going to care. So, as far as offering on high demand, it's a little weird because the market price should be considered the overpay price for high demand items. It's not the same like godlies. Something like a standard glitch blade as an example, like I guess Zen I'll use. If you try to charge, 150k for Zen you're overcharging already. If you offer 30% below market on a godly like this, it's fine. Someone will probably sell it to you at that. Radiant Strike is a paid mythic or a paid godly, so it has a bit better demand. If you offer slightly under market at maybe 270 to probably 270 to 300k, someone's going to do it. If you say 250k, they're not going to take it. Then as far as items like Glitchblade, the S Glitchblade has absolutely horrid demand. You can offer whatever you want. I've had people been offering S Spirit Scythe for Glitchblade. I want more than that because S Spirit's a pretty bad item and it's relatively cheap compared to S Glitchblade. This item should go for a reasonable price. So I'm holding out till someone gives me a proper offer because I think it's a good item and it's undervalued, personally. But that's a little bit of a rare case because this is a very niche S grade that I think a collector is going to want at some point. Then, as far as items like Rainbow and Wrath are very stable. So you can negotiate down, but you need to be careful because it's very stable. You aren't going to be able to lowball stable items as much. You can probably lowball by 5 to 15% tops. So if I offer 1.1 or 1.2 mil on a Rainbow, that's fair. Now, if I offer 1 mil, they're going to laugh at me because they just won't take that. 1.2, some of them would take. 1.1, very few of them would take, but some still would. Then, so it depends. If the item's removed, it tends to get overpay, which means lowballing is closer to the wrap value. If it's a current item, it needs to be relatively close to wrap, but it can be a little bit below. If it's a boss pack item, these just sell horribly. So just you could offer 100K on these. It doesn't really matter if they don't take it. You're not missing out on much. So, but that's the basics of offering, as far as like high demand, low demand, overpays. Like then I got low demand, like the S glitch blade. Let me see if there's anything else I need to cover. I think that's pretty much everything though. Then the other thing is you don't want to be super excited when if someone offers overpay. So let's say you're selling this Wrath Blade for 500K, or maybe actually let's say you have it listed at like 700K. Let's just say you put it at an insane price and you just want it offers. Someone says 600K. Well, 600K is stupid overpay, but in your tone, if you're using voice chat, don't sound excited about their offer. You just be like, yeah, I can do that, or like be very relaxed and nonchalant about it. Don't You don't want to make it obvious that they're giving massive overpay, because then they're going to second guess and then they're going to lower their offer, which if they give you 500K, it's still good right now. I wouldn't say it's bad. 550K is still stupid, so you just take it for a non-dual wield. If it's a dual wield, I have them at 550K. For it being an investment and my convenience charge of finding the item, I think it's fair. It's a convenience charge because I am charging it. So if you don't want to go hunt for it, then here's the item, just stockpiled. Like I have a bunch of rainbows and wrath blades, and I'm not gonna run out. I have a bunch of them. So if people are impatient, they just want the item, then they come to my booth. But it depends a little bit. Tone matters a lot when you're offering and doing trades. If you sound excited, that means lower what they're offering to you. If you sound disappointed or like uninterested or unbothered by their offer, then they know they need to raise it. They're going to change their offer based off of your tone. If you say you want more but you're excited, they know that they can get away with what they just offered. So tone is a massive giveaway. If you're new to trading, it's difficult to hide tone, but as you do it more, you get better at it. Which, again, if someone's like, oh, that's scamming to hide tone or something, that would be ridiculous, because people do that in like business dealings all the time. It isn't scamming, it's just your level of excitement toward it. I mean, saying someone's faking their emotion, like, you can also be more genuine and upfront, which with friends, trading with friends and people I know, or people that are nice, I am more upfront about if it's a good offer for them and like what they should be doing, kind of thing. I like putting the cards on the table and showing them what I'm thinking, which sure I make less money doing that, but I'm valuing my reputation over the profit, which again, I already have the items I want in this game. I like this item and I like this item. I don't really have a need for other things. I just want to get other things for fun. Because I really like S-Grade Cyber. I'm hoping to get that when it comes back, as an example. Same, I'd like an S Divine, but if I don't get it, I don't get it. But that's my recommendations as far as that goes. If you're newer in trading, you can be a little bit more profit driven. So you'd lowball slightly harder, and you'd hope that they give you slightly more. The more wrap you have, the more variety you have. You don't really need to be as picky, because I can make a little bit on this, little bit on this, little bit on this, little bit on this. Like, I have enough items that it doesn't matter. I can deal with it if it's not insane profit, because I'm more spread. As long as I'm making profit and I'm selling stuff out, then it works. If you have, let's say, 10 items or less on your booth, it makes more sense for you to try to squeeze out a bit more profit and squeeze out getting new stock slightly cheaper. But it's up to you. If you want to trade more relaxed, you can. The only thing is, if you're going to trade super actively and you're going to try to squeeze out as much profit and get everything as cheap as possible, be careful about burning out. There's one trading buddy I had that was a good friend for a bit. I think he got really into trading for like 3 weeks. He built up like 25 mil in maybe 3 weeks back when Rose Pack was current, and then he burned out and never returned to the game again. So just be careful. Don't go too hard with it because it's still a game. This isn't a job. So just enjoy it and have fun with it. But that's the basics of offering and what I suggest you do. So I hope it helps and have a good one.